Hey you! Are you looking to get more clients from your online workshops? Then this video is for you.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there my friend, I'm Super Sid, the Marketing Shaman, and I help life coaches and healers create and generate their first or their next 10K paydays with profitable presentations in 30 days or less. And in today's video, we're going to break down 10 of my best tips for getting new clients from your online workshops. We're going to break down the 10 best things that I do and that we do over at Life Coach Launch, as well as what we teach some of our clients over at Life Coach Launch in regards to signing up more clients from their online workshops when they run their profitable presentations. Without any further ado, let's hit this whiteboard and let's go over those 10 tips. All right, so first things first, one of the first things that I always want to make sure that I let our people know over at Life Coach Launch, one of the first things that I think of in regards to getting more clients to an online workshop is wanting to make sure that we give the workshop an actual name. This is now, when I say give your workshop an actual name, what is it going to be? So an example, we have workshops all over the place. One of our workshops is Niches That Earn Riches. Another one of our workshops is our Profitable Presentation Party. We have like these different profitable presentations that we go and do each and every month, but they have a name, and ultimately with that name, that gives the person that hears about it, right, an idea of what that workshop, what that online event, or what that profitable presentation is going to be about. The next thing that's really important in regards to getting more clients from your online workshop is going to be setting a goal, right, for the workshop itself. What is going to happen at that workshop? So like when you're doing an online workshop, one of the biggest things that I always tell our clients is that you want to make sure that you actually teach. This isn't surface level stuff. Like you're not going over there to teach them ABC, like you're going over there to actually help them solve a problem. It might be a smaller problem, the big thing that it is that you teach, but you're going over there to actually help them solve a problem and prove to them, that demonstrate to them that you can actually help them with the problems that they have. When you set a goal and you let them know what the goal of the workshop is, that's then going to give them a level of expectation of what they can expect to do and gain at that workshop, regardless if it's getting farther away from pain or closer to pleasure. Whatever that is, right, we can let them know what that is, and by setting that goal and setting that expectation, we're going to invite more people who need help with that specific problem, have more opportunities to help those people with that specific problem at the workshop, have more opportunities to actually like get in the weeds and help people solve real problems. And then when we help them solve those real problems after letting them know the goal of the workshop, the more people we get to that goal in the workshop, the more opportunities we're going to have to close more clients. Number 3, and the third way, the third tip that I always like to tell people is the idea of community. Okay, some people call this building your tribe, some people call this building your list. I call it building a community, right? And when you're looking to build your community, when you're running an online workshop, one of the biggest things we teach here over at Life Coach Launch is in regards of running workshops in sequence. So what I mean by that is you don't just run a random workshop on a random day, right? You're specifically going in and picking a date that's going to help you leverage that event, leverage what's going on, leverage what you're teaching. Maybe it's a holiday, maybe it's something in regards to when something happened in the story that you teach, whatever it is. But ultimately what you're doing is when you invite people to a workshop, you then want to, not everybody's going to come. So what we typically do is we'll build a community, and then we run this workshop consistently over and over and over again. Maybe it's once a month, maybe it's once every week, maybe it's once every quarter, whatever it is. We're then going to have built that community that we're going to be able to nurture in between workshops, and then this community is going to help us build momentum, and then over time this community is going to skyrocket and is going to grow, and that then is going to end up being your list, your tribe, your people who showed a behavior inside this community that one time they were interested in wanting to get your help. The next one is I'll tell people and they're like, well, yeah, doesn't that make sense? And I'm like, well, yeah, but did you do it last time? And they'll look at me and they're like, got me. And this one is really just, it's so simple, but it's, basically just letting the people know inside this community that we talked about in tip number 3, but we want to let the people know inside our community. But I call it, you want to email your list. You want to let the people who know who you are know that you're about to run a workshop, and know that about what the name of that workshop is going to be, the goal, and basically start letting your community know. Well, you want to make sure that you're emailing your list and announcing this, because ultimately the best people that are going to sign up with this are going to be people that you already know. Even if you're just getting started and you don't really have a list yet of people who are prospects, or maybe you just became certified and you don't have, people don't even know you're a coach yet. Whatever it is, if you go out and you let everybody know that you know know, even if it's not through email, but even if it's just through text or DM or whatever it is, however you can communicate with people, you go and you let every single person know what it is that you're doing. You let you talk about it for a few days before the workshop. We usually talk about doing a 7-day thing. That's going to help you get the people initially, a lot of times your best customers, that come to your workshop because they're already going to know you, they're already going to like you, and it's a good chance they're already going to trust you and know what you're all about. Number 5, we're halfway there. We are halfway there. Number 5 is going to be the software that you use, but obviously what's the video software that you're going to use? And there's a lot of free ones that you can use, but one of the tips that I would highly suggest that you use some sort of video software. We actually use Zoom and Ecamm is what we use. So Zoom and Ecamm. You can Ecamm Live is what you can look out. I'll make sure to put a link down here for you. But Ecamm does cost money. Zoom, you can get a free account. But ultimately, right, you want to make sure that you have the tools. Like really, this comes back to having the right tools for your workshop to be most successful. It doesn't mean you have to pay money, but by having Zoom, this gives you the ability to have like yourself on the screen as well as your slides or your workshops or whatever you're putting on there. Ecamm allows you to do some great things with the production. And this one does cost a little bit of money, but it's not much. It's like I think $10 or $17 a month or something. And it allows you to like basically produce the workshop and have like things that you would see on TV or like in a news production. Like it allows you to have that kind of stuff on a screen, which is pretty cool. So what tools, but specifically what tools are you using to run the workshop? And we want to make sure that, and the 5th tip is that you're actually using a tool, not just going live in a Facebook group, not just going live somewhere. You're actually using a tool to where you can use this tool to record it, rehearse, review, revise your workshops, all this stuff. We want to make sure that we have the right tools that's going to help us succeed. Before I go into this next half and these next 5 tips on exactly how you, some of my best tips on how you can get more clients from your online workshops, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. We're putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing coaches and healers so they can go out there with a profitable presentation and make more money. Make sure to click that link below and subscribe. The 6th tip that I'd like to give you here in this video in regards to getting more clients from your online workshop is going to be to make sure that you record, right, the event. Right? Record the workshop. Right? When I say record it, and again, this is something that you can do with Zoom, Ecamm, or really, StreamYard's another great one that you can use, but it allows you the ability to record your workshop. Why is this important? Because when you record your workshop, it allows you to use that asset in a multitude of ways, not only for your clients, but for yourself as well. By recording it, this gives you the opportunity to rehearse, review, and revise this workshop. That means you get to shoot it, you get to watch it and revise it, and you get to go and make the changes that are going to help make it better. It also allows you the opportunity to use this workshop as an asset that you can either give away or sell down the future in one of your offers. And specifically, it's something that you can consistently update over and over again, right, in your offers after you shoot them over and over again. So those are the kind of the first 2 things that are more indirect. And then mainly the direct thing is by a recording while you have that offer open. A lot of times at the end of our workshops, we'll make an offer right at the end of those profitable presentations to help people more, specifically the ones that got a lot of help. What we want to make sure that we have and use that recording for is to make sure to get that recording out to people until the offer closes, which is usually like 4 or 5 days or so, or a week after your profitable presentation. So you want to make sure that you're using that asset to get it out to people who possibly couldn't come for the whole presentation, and it allows you to clean up and get more sales after the presentation is done. All right, so the 7th tip is going to be really just your profile funnel is what we talk about. Now ultimately, if you don't know what that is, I have multiple other videos talking about what your profile funnel is and how to set that up on all of your social media channels. But what we're looking at in your profile funnel is you want to look for your main source of content. Like where is your main show? Is it on Facebook? Is it on YouTube, which you're on right now? Is it a podcast? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? It doesn't matter, but which one is your main show? And then what we want to make sure that we do is that we set up our profile on that software, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm sure Clubhouse has this as well. But wherever it is, we want to make sure we set up our profile that is going to feed people either into the workshop or feed people into something related to the workshop that will then invite them to the workshop after they opt in. The point is we want to flow all of that traffic and let people know on these profile funnels on our main show platform who it is that we are, what it is that we do, and how it is that we can help them and where they can start to go get that help. And by building your profile funnel out, this is going to be the people that are just getting to know you. They're going to start taking steps to coming to your workshop. All right, so number 8 on this list is going to be creating an irresistible offer. Okay. Now I have multitudes of videos on our whiteboard. We also have them of just me sitting there talking. We have the trainings and the workshops on this channel, so you can go and watch exactly how to put together an amazing slam dunk offer, irresistible offer that's going to have people running to you at your profitable presentations with credit cards in hand, ready to pay you money for your help as a coach or a healer. But ultimately, the big thing here when it comes to your workshop is we want to make sure we have our irresistible offer at the end of our workshop that we can transition into. Once we get done helping people, it's a perfect time for us then to transition into helping them more, asking them if they like to get our help, and making sure that we have an irresistible offer that's proven and that people are buying. By putting that offer at the end of our presentations, we're going to be able to use that offer to sign up more clients. All right, two more. So the ninth one is very, very important because this actually comes back to how you make money, right? And this is going to be the one thing, right? Follow-up. This is going to be your follow-up. There's 3 ways that you can follow up with people after your workshop. You're going to obviously, you're going to be following up with people after your workshop. There's 3 ways you can make sales after your workshop. My apologies there. But you're going to 3 ways you can make sales. Obviously, 1 at the end of your workshop when you present your offer. But then you're going to follow up to people who either didn't buy and came, or you're also going to follow up to people who didn't come, right? So to the people that you're going to follow up with who came to the workshop but didn't buy, you're going to be looking at scheduling a call with them, some kind of 15-minute strategy call to go over, answer any questions, and make the offer again. And then even if they don't buy from that offer, you can invite them to the next workshop. And then if they didn't come to the workshop, you can of course send them the replay or invite them to come to the next workshop. But ultimately, we want to make sure we're following up with everybody, because when we follow up with everybody, it allows us to build that mountain of influence and allows us to get more opportunities to do workshops and to do more profitable presentations in front of more people in the near future. All right, we made it to number 10. Number 10. And this one really ties into sales as well, and is a really, really big recommendation that I recommend for your profitable presentations, or for any time that you're running an online event, is to have some sort of what I call a deadline sequence. So what a deadline sequence is going to be a line of communication. A lot of people do this in email, because they'll get their email for people that come to register for the workshop, and they'll send them a series of emails over 4 or 5 day period, maybe a week period, however long they decide to keep that offer open. And they're going to basically send out this series of emails that is going to communicate with those people about what offer is available if they register for that workshop, how long it's available, and ultimately what it is that they can get. And by sending them that deadline countdown sequence saying, hey, this offer is open, but it's only available until X time, or it's only available until so many people buy it, you, by adding in that urgency and scarcity, are going to be able to get more people to sign up even after the workshop is over. Are you a coach or healer who's looking to go out there and make more money? Well, I just got done with my Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack, and inside my Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack, you're going to get the masterclass template and slides, so that you can go out there and build your perfect profitable presentation really, really quickly, and use it, to go out there and make money here in the next 30 days or less. The Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack is absolutely free, and you can grab it down here below in the description right now. So make sure to take action now, grab your free Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack right now, and we'll see you on the inside. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by subscribing to this channel and going down there and grabbing your free Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack right now. We'll see you in the next video.